Looking at all of these cards, I feel like there's so much to choose from. There's so much color. There's just so much going on that I feel a little like uneasy or dizzy even. And then I brought my focus back to the first card up here. And I get it. I feel like you need to ask yourself, whose vision are you holding? Whose vision are you creating? Because the creative power that you have within you to create worlds, to create beautiful just art. I mean, I feel like we're all artists in a way, but the group of people in this particular reading that I'm connecting with, I feel like you just create endless possibilities for people. Yeah, you are a huge influence and a creator for other people as well, however that manifests for you. But at this time I feel like you have spread your focus out so much that you can't even tell whose vision you're holding, because all of these faces I see, their eyes are closed and they're kind of like making a wish, or they are in themselves. And in the middle, right in the middle here, this person, they have their eyes open and they're looking in the distance, but I feel like the vision is so blurry that they can't tell through whose eyes they're looking at this time. And that's why I feel so confused, because in this moment you're being called back to yourself and only to yourself, so you can feel what is the vision you are holding for your life. Because the creative power that you have is immense. But at this time I feel like there's a particular vision or inspired idea that wants to come through you specifically, but because you have spread your focus out so much, you cannot understand or see or grab or let through the vision or the inspired idea that is truly meant for you to experience. So I would just really pull back my energy. You can even just do it with me right in this moment. It's just settle in, maybe close your eyes and just pull your focus back from everywhere. If there's music going on, if there's people walking or running or talking around you, just pull your focus into yourself. Pull your focus into your heart, into your body. Just truly feel how you feel in your body, and just take notice of how you feel in your body. You don't have to make it wrong or right or start worrying or regret or whatever emotion there is. Just witness it. In this moment, all you need to do to receive your inspired ideas is to come back home to yourself. Because there's a lot of action going on around you. There's a lot of movement going on around you. And I feel like that's all positive and that's all beautiful and nice. But there's this inkling in you that you're missing something, that you are not creating something really important for you that you need to be creating right now. Because this portal of creation of this big picture is open right now, and see how these figures are standing on the side here. That means, like, for me, it's like the road to the creation that you want to create is open. The portal is open for it. And if it's only you in the picture here, you can really create a beautiful world for yourself to enjoy the taste of. But you need to remove other people in order to see it all clearly, what your next step is, to hear your intuition clearly, to pick the colors that resonate with you the most, to pick the sounds that resonate with you the most. This is the ultimate act of love you can give for yourself. So I would even recommend, like, if you are a busy person who has a lot of people around them who maybe even like depend on you work-wise, let's say, maybe you are in a creative field or you're a boss to somebody, I would really advise you to, at the end of the day, when you have time for yourself, when you create time for yourself, call all of your energy back to you. Because even by the end of the night, the workday is already in the past. So calling back your energy from the past just allows you to really feel what's important in you at this time right now. Because I feel like there's this beautiful new creation that wants to come through you, but it feels a little hazy right now. And yeah, I'm drawn to amethyst right now, and the crystal amethyst also, I feel like, with my experience with the crystal, it really helps to go deep and clean on a cellular level and really go deep within. And of course, like sleep and all other stuff like that, like deep meditation and stuff like that, it really helps with that. But I feel like if even when you're listening to me and you close your eyes, just really breathe deeply into your body and bring your focus into your body. So not in your head, but from your head to your heart, and just take these few moments, these few minutes when you're here with me, really breathe into your body, and thus calling back all your power, all your focus to you, so you can clearly see the next step. Because I feel like if you are maybe even like sensitive, or you're not so, I feel like there's also like you lack the awareness of your energy field, you lack the awareness of where you end and another person's energy begins. So strongly would advise as well to get to know your energy field as clearly as you possibly can, because that's like the foundation of you. The energetic hygiene is the foundation of you, of creating the life that truly wants to come through you, not being a source of creation for other people. Yes, you can be that too, but I hope you understand what I mean in this instance. You still as a soul came here into this lifetime to create and experience certain life, certain experiences, and that is something that really wants your attention right now. So I feel that you have all the creative power and the energy and the action, and the masculine energy is really beautiful within you. But right now it's the feminine, the flowy, feminine, beautiful energy that really wants to come back home into the heart space and release all that is not yours, so you can feel into your pure essence, your pure being, and really work from there. So bring back your energy, bring back your focus. Be in the here and the now, in the present moment. Feel your energy field. Even when you close your eyes, you can imagine that you are like sitting in a bubble, and that is your energy field, and really claim that space. Claim your energy field. Like, this is my energy field. This is my home. This is my space. This is my pure energy. And once you get into the habit of feeling into your energetic field, you claim it, thus you clean it. When you claim it, you clean it, because it's the universal law of free will. And when you choose your field, you choose to be the master and the creator of your field, of your energy, then you take away the space of any energy that is not yours. So they have no willpower over your energy because you've claimed it. Okay? So the key to creating the next step for you, your next masterpiece, and the next big picture you have in your mind, the next step, really important step for it, is to come back home to yourself. Get really clear, empty, calm, cool, and collected in your home energy. And then the next step will reveal itself to you, because your intuition becomes very clear then. And you don't pick up so much on other people's intuition or other people's energy, but just your own. And that, I feel like, is the most important at this time. Beautiful. Welcome home. Right away you can see a lot of movement, falling, letting go. And on this card it says here, let God in, and I felt let love in. Let love in. Let yourself be embraced by love. And as I was looking at these cards, I was like, okay, this is falling, this is letting go, softening, and then I was like, okay, here we go deeper. We have whales and orcas here. And then I noticed, but wait a minute, there is this portal here, and this leads to here. So now I'm like feeling like, are you hesitant to let go of connections that are maybe like toxic, or like, are you hesitant to let go of connections that are not for your highest good? And on some level you already know, but it's hard, but you start feeling it in your body that these connections aren't healthy for you, and your body is already letting you know that, hey, you are really like tearing yourself apart over this. But what I feel like is that this is all earthly matter. Like on this card, I'm like being drawn to earth over here, that is, it's tiny over here. And as I'm looking at this, I feel like this, all of this letting go, like, yeah, addiction, but I feel like it's got to do with relationships, of whatever type of relationship resonates with you in this moment. It's earthly matter that is, it's earthly connections that are up in the air for you right now, that you know deep inside in your intuition that you need to let go of, but your ego and your shadow side fears of what's gonna happen when I let these people go. And I know that from my own experience, that first thoughts are always, I'm going to be alone. How can I let these people alone because they are the only people in my life right now that care even a little bit about me. And it's those type of relationships where you're like, yeah, nothing is really wrong here. Of course, if it is a really toxic relationship and it's kind of ruining your mental health, of course. But here I feel those are like those subtle relationships where like, yeah, I don't mind having them in my life, but I would rather keep my distance with them. But I'm still happy that they're there because I know I can always reach out for them, to them. But deep inside, you know that they're weighing you down, or you cannot be fully yourself with them. Because you feel like you cannot share your song, you cannot sing your song, you cannot dive deep with these people. But diving deep is all you want to do because you are deep yourself. You have embraced those deep waters within you, but you feel like the people around you are still playing in shallow waters. And you're not about that anymore. So the fear kicks in when you truly feel into the knowing that, oh, I need to set boundaries. Oh, I need to remove them from my life. I need to let them go. But maybe they've been there 20, 30 years, however much. I understand you completely, and I can tell you from my own experience that we required some hermit time. Definitely. Because as I let go, I also let go of a huge identity of mine that I had based around these people I was holding on to. And it was a matter of survival, and I didn't even realize that the identity I was actually reluctant to let go was based on those people and surviving next to them, when I was actually called to deep waters, when I was actually called by my soul family to wake up and let myself be embraced and seen by the ones that truly see and love my soul, that truly see and love my pure essence as much as I do. And that is the so-called sacrifice, right? Is to let go of these connections that don't serve you. Let go of those people that don't want to come with you to the deep end, because that's where all your power lies, dormant and stuck underneath the shadow. When I realized that the shadow is the biggest gift for me, that when I make like a game out of it for me, it doesn't seem so serious. So when I felt my shadow triggered, like myself triggered, I was like, okay. But when I know that underneath the shadow is my power, is my pure essence, wouldn't I sacrifice my shadow? Of course I want to know my shadow. Of course I want to love it. I want to see it. I want to release it. I want to dissolve it so that I can get into direct connection with my power, with my pure power, and feel myself whole again as I was born into this body. So isn't that worth it? You know? Because I see this whole beautiful storyline opening up here, and I had those few years when I was completely by myself, but those years laid down a foundation for me of knowing who I am and loving who I am, of feeling into my voice, feeling into my song that I want to sing in this world, feeling into the pure, raw, powerful essence that I bring here. And And those were all of the parts that were torn down or pushed down by myself because I wanted to fit in with those people before. And now that I embrace all that I am, when I embrace now that I am the disruptor for people, that I trigger people, but I take responsibility of the triggering and I'm right there with them, discovering that I'm a spirit guide in human form for people around me. Do you know how big that is? That seemed so big. That seemed so much self-love that I didn't know if I can handle it, right? But because I had those years, for me it was years, but it doesn't have to be. For me it was a couple of years when I distanced myself from my family, I distanced myself from the friends that I've made. It just kind of organically happened as I felt like I require space. I require time and space for myself only, so I can feel into my rhythm, I can feel into my voice, I can feel into and honor all the needs that I have. And that allowed me to discover my song, my frequency, in there, in the depths of me, in a deep, 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 deep end of me, of my soul. And that I made so many connections, like with my own spirit, with my own soul, with my own cosmic origin, with all of that. And I sat with it with myself, you know, and that has brought me here today, where I experience other people who have connected themselves with their pure essence and their pure soul, and they are bringing pure creations into this world that is just amazing to witness. And it fills me with so much love and gratitude that I have come this far in my human journey here, that I feel the oneness. I can feel it, and I am it. The saying that I am you, feel into that one. That is beautiful. And for me it has meant accepting me so that I accept you, accepting from me so that I can accept from you. It's surrendering, letting myself be embraced by myself, by others, by all. And there's this uniqueness that I feel really connected here with you, that is so exciting to me to see how we're all the same but so different at the same time, because the expression of love and God from us is so different, so unique. And that's what I enjoy most in life nowadays, is that I know I am part of a team of souls, as are you, so why not call them in? I feel like you called me in because of that, so that I can tell you this, beautiful, right? Because, yeah, I want to say I love you. I love all that you are and all that you bring here, and I understand your journey, and I understand that the letting go is not easy, but I am here to tell you that what's on the other side of this portal of the whole universe, the whole possibilities, everything is possible for you when you accept yourself first, when you accept all that you are and you embrace the enormous potential, like when you accept and receive and surrender to the if you surrender to how big you are, that you're not just squished into your body, forced to experience this life here, but there is a much bigger part of you that is just operating in this time and space and through this body right now. And there's so much love that waits for you to receive it. We don't even know. It's endless. And yeah, I am in this space right now too, where I'm having these new experiences where I never knew such love existed. I never knew such pureness of communication, of being seen, of being felt, of being understood, like telepathy, how easy it is, how natural it is for us all. And I'm experiencing it right now just because I made some tough decisions and I left some people behind, still leaving them the door open to come meet me, but where I am, because going to meet someone where they are, when it's such a huge step from where you are, it's exhausting. You're tearing yourself apart. It's tiring. It's really tiring. That's not wasting your. It's wasting your energy into spaces that it's not for anybody's highest good at the time. It might seem so, but we don't need to save anybody. We just need to accept who we are and receive all of it. Receive all that we are. So there's so much beauty, there's so much love for you to experience, and I'm happy to have connected with you through this reading right here. And it's such a beautiful place, and I just really want to give you a hug. I really want to embrace you and tell you that there is so much love. There's so much love to experience. And sometimes you can't even imagine where that love comes through, but when it does, it feels so natural and so good. So just receive yourself. Surrender to the beauty that you are and the love that you are. So what I feel here is that there is an uncomfortable truth that wants to be brought to light. A lot of water energy, like deep emotional energy here, relationship energy. There's like two aspects that you're looking at, and there's like, I feel it in my solar plexus and in my stomach. I feel like there's like a little knot in there. Kind of even don't want to go into this energy, honestly, I feel like. But then there's this aspect of star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission and activation. Because I feel like the mind and the soul, like the ego and the soul, are having a fight. Are having a fight about something. And it's becoming really uncomfortable in your body. And there's this fear of jumping into something, or like fear of making changes, even though like your soul is trying to constantly like to get your gears going, or trying to get you to, like, it's giving you one experience after another so you could like choose and do, but you're resisting it. Yeah, there's a lot of resistance to change over here. And I feel like in my mind, I'm like, I don't even know how to make this change, or how to even go about this, or how to, like, the huge question of how. So that's all in the mind, and that's all mind games, and that's all like shadow sabotaging you to like stay in that I don't know how. And that is actually creating the block so that you can't see your next step. And there's this emotional aspect that I'm being drawn back to, the water of like drowning in your emotions. So I feel like being actually near like flowing water, or fast moving water, or going swimming yourself could help you to release, or start like at least moving some of that stuck energy in your body. And I feel like you're searching on the outside, or the focus is going so much of like trying to gather information from the outside, that the actual truth from the subconscious is not heard. So when you like release the energy with water, with all of that, that helps you release the energy from the outer spheres of your field, like the emotional body, the pain body, the astral body, all the outer layers of the energy field. It helps you like start releasing some of that stuck energy from there, because I feel like right now you cannot see clearly anything really, I feel like. So I feel this sense of stillness that is necessary, or I feel like your soul is really being still. Like this aspect of you, or you might even feel it in your core, that everything is still, but there's like a tornado going on outside. So inside of you, it's like the eye of the storm, but the outside, like everything is changing, everything is like falling apart. And I feel like it's falling apart because it wasn't built on firm ground or firm beliefs or even your beliefs in the first place. It was built on survival. It was built on someone else's idea of something, and it wasn't built from your pure energy. And I feel like that's what the tornado is about, because everything that is falling apart, like connections and stuff that is falling apart right now, it wasn't built on firm ground to begin with. It was built on illusion. So witness right now everything that seems to be falling apart in your life. Was it built on illusion? And see that illusion that it was built on. So I want you to let yourself see the truth of things without judgment, without being harsh with yourself, because that then allows you to start making actual changes according to you. So this is a part where you are giving the opportunity through the chaos to step out what never aligned with you in the first place and release everything that is not yours. It's a chance for you to come back to yourself, to get to know the real you, and start building the foundation how you want to build it, building it on your truth, on your beliefs that are true to you. Not illusions, but like the deep knowing and the deep truth that is within you, right? That felt good to say out. I feel like something like my chest or my heart, like I want to stretch, like I felt it. Oh, I felt like my whole like midsection, like my heart and my throat and my hands just all opened up at once, and now I'm getting little shivers on my arms. So yeah, your soul is bringing you these experiences right now so you can release the illusion and start seeing the truth of things. So when you like write down all the different aspects of your life and write down the truth about them and just look at it, you don't need to do anything, just become aware of what is actually going on in your life. Don't lie to yourself anymore. Become so aware of the truth of the now that you, from that, get the power to change it. Don't allow yourself to see or live the illusion anymore. That's the biggest message here. The truth of you wants to come out. And everything that is not yours needs to be released. So that is kind of the place you're in right now. So yeah, 2 things I would suggest for you right now is to look at the truth, the pure, raw, uncomfortable truth, and then decide how you actually want to feel, how you actually want to experience your life, all the different aspects. And then start bringing that in. Ask yourself, how can I experience this now? And allow the answer to come up from your subconscious. Allow the answer to come up from you, from your body. And that's how you start changing your life. and experience different things that are more according to your actual taste, not by not set by anything from the outside. All your pure creation. Just let that sit in you for a second. You don't need to get anxiety or just start doing anything right now. Just let this whole message just sink in and be there, and allow yourself to see the truth so you can change it once and for all. That is all from me right now. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions that came up right now, because I feel like I opened up a lot here, or triggered a lot here. So please feel free to ask any questions in the comments. No need to explain the bigger picture. Just ask the question and I will feel into the rest. Okay? Take care.